A lot of FPS players swapped over to Valorant when it was released in 2020. But while some of these moves were expected, here are 10 shocking switches that came out of nowhere. Scream had competed at the very peak of CSGO. The headshot machine was a legend of the scene and had moved to more of a mentor role in the last couple of years. The lure of competition was too great for Scream though, and when Valorant was announced, he decided that he wanted to compete at the very top once more. One of the early adopters of the game, Scream quickly showed that his talent was still there and became one of the best.
Scream engages, 50 HP, but he can maybe get himself back up and situated if he needs to. Dips up. What? He doesn't need help! He does not need any more assistance to get these sort of kills. The man's already a monster. But Boaster left in the 1v2. The HP's gone. Scream's had a round.
Jamppi is one of the greatest what-ifs in CSGO. His career was basically over before it began due to a VAC ban for an incident that occurred when he was 13. He wasn't allowed to compete in Valve-sponsored tournaments, but was still playing his trade in the lower leagues. In the end, Jamppi made the switch to Valorant, and it's been a match made in heaven for the Finnish prodigy. Jet's mobility, along with the operator, have made him one of the premier snipers in the game, and even though his ban has now been lifted, he won't be going back.
I broke the camera. I think he's
Cross. Stairs.
Stairs. Left 3. Left 4.
D main.
No, why did you steal my ace?
Nuki may not have been a household name in CSGO, but he was carving a consistent space out in the scene, and had slowly been working his way up the European rankings. But in Valorant, he quickly made his mark, helping Heretics contend at the top of Europe.
But it's just Nuki now in a 1v2. Boaster, you can see the adrenaline pumping right now. Nuki, oh, he's got 11 HP, but he's got the time. Boaster now, he's on the spike. He's holding it down, he's got it halfway. He's not getting off it, Nuki. You've got to beat this, he gets it. So well played by Nuki. A valiant attempt by Boaster, but just outdone.
Nuki had the talent to stay in CSGO, but he spotted an opportunity, and now the flexible player will be looking to help his new side, G2 Esports, evolve along with the rest of the region. Wardell didn't lack talent, but he never found the success he wanted in CSGO. He needed a fresh start, so when Valorant was announced, he was one of the first adopters. The sniper helped shape the meta with his groundbreaking playstyle on Jet. Wardell may have struggled for recognition in CS, but in Valorant, he's one of North America's brightest stars, and his talent is now on full display. Baby Bay has played almost every FPS under the sun, with time in CSGO, Crossfire, and now Valorant. He shot to stardom though in Overwatch, where he was a key member of the Atlanta Reign and the San Francisco Shock. So it was a big surprise when he left Reign and less than a month later joined FaZe Clan, who were looking to build the first Valorant roster based around a core of former Overwatch stars.
That would be oh my god, Marv is already down. That's no more res.
Almost going from bad to worse at the moment. Penny, can he find the second man? No, Baby Bay puts FaZe on his shoulders. He's had enough of this shit. Oh my lord, 4 kills. He's looking for the ace. He goes and he gets it. This time it's not a bloody Hiko one. Baby Bay is here to stay.
While they haven't dominated North America, Baby Bay has made his name as the king of Smeeg. Zoms had a seamless transition to Valorant, as he was already the star of Sentinels' Apex Legends team before swapping games. It was an abrupt departure from Apex, but Zoms has slotted into the Valorant side with ease, and he's shown just why he's rated so highly.
Zoms left alone in a 1v2 Vanity tap. Trying to bait that out. Zoms has great info of where they are. He might be able to isolate the gunfights. If he isolates the gunfights, he can win the 1v2, make that a 1v1, and Zoms wins it! For Sentinels, a clutch round to tie us up at 5.
Zoms tends to play the support for Sentinels' star-laden roster, with Astra, his current signature pick.
Was this A site? The spray from Zoms is damn good.
Hiko had a long and storied career in CSGO. By 2020, he was retired, his feet were up, and he was a full-time content creator. No one would have guessed he would come back to pro play at the age of 30. But then Valorant was announced, and it all changed.
He wants to shoot everybody in the face. And here comes the late luck through from Wardell.
Surely not, right? Silence. Surely not. Hiko.
Well, there you go.
Hiko gets one onto Wardell. He's got the spike. He's got 30 seconds, so he has some time. He also has the ultimate. The problem is you have to somehow sneak onto the site, get the spike down, and then stay alive long enough to be able to use your Hunter security. He's gonna, oh no freaking way Hiko does this again. He drops things down to a 1v1, taps, looking for the swing. He spotted Cutler, so he has a great idea of where he is, and Hiko does it again! Are you kidding me?
Hiko was announced as the captain for 100 Thieves, and while the first roster, composed of PUBG players, didn't work out, the second go-around was massively successful. They took home the First Strike North America top prize, and has established itself as one of the region's premier outfits.
Getting worse and worse, and who better than Hiko to look to seal the deal here in this grand finals as Colors tries, he does all that he can, but it's simply not enough against 100 Thieves. 100 Thieves, they've done it. They are your First Strike North America champions.
Sam came in second at the 2019 Fortnite World Cup, netting himself a $1.8 million payday. He was still one of the best Fortnite competitors in the world, but decided to risk it all to make the switch to Valorant while it was still in beta. Sam may not be a household name in Valorant, but he did find some success on the former Dignitas roster, and is still grinding the game, looking to shoot back to the top of the North American scene. Do you think he should have stuck to Fortnite?
Big round from me, big round from me.
Nitro was the IGL for Team Liquid, a Grand Slam winner in CSGO, and one of North America's top stars. Yet late in 2020, rumors began to swirl that he was on his way to Valorant. No one could believe it, but soon it was confirmed. He would join fellow ex-CSGO stars Steel and Hiko on 100 Thieves. Nitro had no reason to leave CSGO. He wasn't falling behind the talent curve, his team had potential, and results were fine. But Valorant lured him away. The gamble paid off, as he took home the First Strike North American title.
Flashing towards A or B rather, and there's another flash. This one coming in from Ethan, as Nitro's in a position that goes unpunished. 3 kills from the back of the site, and this is going to put Zombs in a 1v5.
Ethan is now a member of 100 Thieves' Valorant roster, alongside Nitro, and it came as an even bigger shock when he left CSGO behind. Ethan was a superstar, and one of the key pieces of an Evil Geniuses roster that had a fantastic run of tournament wins during the summer of 2020. But Ethan said CSGO felt stale, and decided to jump at the opportunity to play alongside other CS veterans on one of NA's most promising rosters. He was another who showed that Valorant wasn't just for players whose careers were in a nosedive.
Stay down. One enemy remaining.
Oh. Wow, that's just stupid. I'm fucking feeling it right now. I'm feeling it.
Sinatraa was the reigning Overwatch League champion and MVP when he shocked the world by switching to Valorant. He has since been suspended from professional play due to sexual abuse allegations. He had become the face of Overwatch, but made the move to become the focal point of Sentinels' new Valorant roster, proving Riot's new game could attract some of the biggest names from any game. But now he's been replaced and surpassed by TenZ, he may go down as the biggest wasted talent in history.